Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back. Video here. I'm Liz, your host here, Crimes Untold, or if you're listening over on Spotify, Untold Crimes. Anywho, so thank you to everybody who is a new subscriber, returning subscriber, all of the above. We are over 1,000 subscribers. Super excited. Last two videos I've put up, which now I think this one's going to go up before my next Conjuring video. I don't know. You're either going to see this or you're going to see that. I'll have it on the screen, which one you see first. Anywho, we're going to talk about GYPSY Rose. She is a hot mess, flaming dumpster fire. I know I said that in the last one, but it keeps getting worse. And the reason being that is because she was called out by her friend. So her friend, who goes by the name of Hello Starlight, or Brie, she's a TikTok content creator. She was live on YouTube and she was talking to GYPSY live on YouTube via the phone, telling her ways to get out of them, ways for her to get out of the fact of her calling parolees or people in jail and stuff, prison, her calling felons in prison, which she's not supposed to. That's part of her parole violations. One of her rules is for her to not talk to anybody that is still in prison, and she's breaking those rules because she's using Ken's phone. So Ken is giving her means to talk to them. I'm also this is GYPSY right here. That's all Conjuring House. This is GYPSY right here. So I'm referring to those right now. This leaked phone call, even I have the video up right now. It's by Anna Oop. This went up yesterday, and part of it says, I hope she gets sent back to prison or sent back. If they let her get away with this, then she'll feel entitled to do whatever she wants. She's already that way. And the reason for that is because she thinks she is not going to get back to, how do I word this? She's not going to come back down to reality. She's using everybody as a way to get what she wants. Her not having a regular job because she's not rehumanizing herself in a way where she's normal, which is what Ryan was trying to do. So kudos to her husband that, she cheated on, because he was trying to bring her back down to earth and keep her sane and make sure she's stable in the world and to have a humble life. Whereas, she left him to go back with her ex-fiance, Ken, and, she just, everything is getting to her head. And we've seen that, yes, she had her gender reveal. She's having a girl. It's the biggest point of karma ever. She's having a girl. And things unfold in a way that we don't know. God, if you're religious, if you're not, I don't mean any offense to this, but your path is already written out. We don't know which door you're going to take. And with the path she's taking right now, she's probably going to condemn herself back to finishing her sentence. So what's more than likely going to happen is that their divorce is going to, there's going to be a pause. She's going to have this baby. That baby's birth certificate is going to have Ryan's name on it at first until Ken attests to it. But if she goes back to jail or prison because of her violation, I don't know if Ken's going to stick around. One of the comments on here, on this video to be precise, if she goes back to prison, it's obvious Ken will not stick around. That's what this person put up here. It's by Marisol Lorenzo 8054. There's 11 replies on it, and the first person says, who cares who sticks around? Ken is a user, and yeah, I think Ryan genuinely loved her, which is, you can tell the way that he talks about her. He genuinely loves her, and he just used her. This person also goes on to say that he believes Ryan deserves peace and happiness, while she deserves to be alone in prison for life. She shouldn't have been let out in the first place, which I agree. That she shouldn't have. She should have done her entire sentence, because that's the point of being rehabilitated in a prison, is you go there for rehabilitation, not to get out of whatever you want to. Clearly, she's gotten used to the fact where she's an influencer now. She's going to get paid to put all this stuff out. That's why she keeps going on TikTok lives, is because she's making money off of that. People are giving her money. She does have real fans, and she does have people that don't like her. In the video that Anna put up, yeah, there's influencers or content creators that have been talking about her, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why, because this girl, because she's still in the mindset of being that young girl. Her first trauma, you're stuck in that mindset. Until you get over it, you're not going to be unstuck from that mindset. And she's still stuck back in that age when she had her first trauma. I don't know what it was. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And I don't want to know because that's her trauma. She needs to unfold and she needs therapy for it. Will she get therapy? Probably not, because she refused it. She has refused it. She didn't take it in prison while she was in there. Katie Joy, without a crystal ball, if you don't follow her, watch her videos, because she's been friends with the family. Now she's not friends with them. She has no contact with them, but she's been friends with the family for years. She's been getting close to this family for years. And for her to oust GYPSY the way she did, that's crazy. The way this person, Hello Starlight or Bree, ousted her friend for contacting other inmates, wowza. That really shows that she should really pay attention to who's around her and who's not around her, because those that are around her are using her in a way that she did not realize. And she really needs to safeguard herself, because if not, she's going to get in serious trouble. I do believe too, because she did say that her parole officer um, did give her a warning because of her contacting these other inmates. Now, if this parole officer is covering for her, this parole officer then will get in trouble. And what will happen is that her parole will be up for review. They're going to look at everything, look at all the evidence, her contacting all these people that are still in jail that violates her parole. She's going back. She's going back to prison. I keep saying jail instead of prison. It's prison. They're two different places. Apologies. And if it comes up for review, she is going to lose her freedom. If she does go back to jail, maybe it will do her some good, because then she will not be around said child that she is pregnant with. If she is pregnant, I don't know. There was a gender reveal, like I mentioned. She is having a girl. It is the ultimate karma. Because you don't realize before you become a parent the way you were as a child. Imagine that tenfold for your child. The way she lied and manipulated those around her. Imagine that for her child. She's going to experience it firsthand, whatever Dee Dee experienced from her. Whatever she experienced from Dee Dee, she has to break that cycle, break that craziness. And it would have been easier if, she had a child with Ryan. But she's, I don't know, having a child with Ken, whatever. It will be very hard for her to break the cycle unless she gets the help she needs, which would be smart if she gets the help she needs, the mental help she needs, in order to get over everything past tense, to start her future, or step into her future with the right foot forward. It would be better for her, I think. But that's just my opinion. I have a right to my own opinion, as everybody does. I am also on Reddit right now as well, because the threads about GYPSY are nuts. One of them talks about GYPSY speaking about her antisocial personality disorder and saying that she did have it, and then said she reacts certain ways because of it, how her brain responds. Now, this person says that they believe the clip was deleted. It's not in the documentary, and she's pretty sure that she was at Ryan's apartment, her and Ryan's apartment, and then went on to the balcony with her dog. This person also goes on to say that they can picture the entire clip in their head or whatever. It caught their attention because they know antisocial personality disorder, because it's a clinical name for sociopathy. So for this person to call her out as a sociopath, interesting. There is a person that commented underneath that said no clue, but in her text to Nicholas Godejohn, the person that helped her unalive her mother, she does question whether or not she needs medication or if she's bipolar because of the mood swings she has. Somebody also commented, you can see her mood swings in her text because she's sweet, then she's screaming at somebody, that she's threatening them. A lot of people think that she does indeed have bipolar disorder, or she has some sort of psychological issue, which is prevalent because of things that she has had. There's also another person that did a sub comment that said, in the police interrogation, she was told that her mom died, and she kept saying things about her mom suggesting that GYPSY commit suicide. I a lot of people don't understand this person. I don't understand her either. You can see it on her TikToks as well, because some of them, when her and Ken are in it, she's like playfully yelling at him, but you can see the look in her face and the dead look in her eyes, like something is wrong. Another sub comment is that this person says, I think there are a few people in her, and we see as Gypsy Rose, and it will take time for her to reveal them. And I didn't see the Lifetime special. I don't want to, and maybe I should, just to get a good laugh out of it. But this person said on Lifetime, I saw two of them, two of these personalities. One is a cold, manipulative bitch, and the other one is a controlling bitch under the guise of being helpful. Wow, that's pretty damning. Another person said, I don't think she said she had it. If anything, her behavior does resemble BPD, which is something that a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but some content creators have wrongly said that they do have BPD or antisocial personality disorder, or they're schizophrenic. So there's wrongfully self what's the term I'm saying, self-diagnosing themselves as this, where you need to actually go and talk to somebody and they will diagnose you. Yeah, it's not something that people should take lightly, but at the same time, these threads are nuts, absolutely nuts. Like some people, a lot of these things that these people are bringing up are very, it's questions that everybody has, but not everybody's going to ask at all. There's also a comment on here on the baby shower and a reveal that she's having a daughter, and one of it said that Gypsy said Nick could do something to their daughter if they had one, and that he could SA her. Not the nicest thing ever, ever. But at the same time, like I mentioned in the last one, you also have to think about this: is that her child is going to look at her in so many different ways. Yes, this child will love her because that's her mom, that's who birthed her. This child could also look at her in a way of, I don't want to be around you. I want to be with my family, not with you, and not want to be raised by her. There is also the fact that she has to explain that she's the reason why this child's grandmother is not in the picture anymore, because she had her mother unalived. This child will not have a normal life at all. This child, yes, doesn't have any control of what her mother did, but everything that Gypsy is doing will affect this child in the future, no matter what. There's no way around it. I don't think she, like I said before, I don't think she really understands the repercussions to her actions because of the things she's doing now, how it's going to affect her child in the future. You never know how things you do are going to affect you long term until you reproduce, until you get married, things like that. Things that will follow you for the rest of your life. She manipulated a man that she said she loved into unaliving her mom, and this is her life for the rest of her life. It is affecting everybody around her. Let's see, Rod and Christy, her dad and her stepmom, those, and obviously Ken's parents, those are the grandparents that this child is going to grow up around. Is her stepmom the best person to be around? I don't really know. I don't know them on a personal level. Is Gypsy the best mom for this child to have? I don't really know. We'll have to see it play out. Are we going to see a lot of this child grow up? Definitely. Gypsy's going to sell this child left and right. Do we, how should I phrase this? Do we give her the benefit of the doubt for trying to be a good mom or wanting to be a good mom? Yeah, we probably should, but I mean, not everybody's going to do that. Not everybody's going to take this in a lighthearted way because of the things that she's done. She now is transforming herself or trying to transform herself into a better person, but yet she is not a better person because she unalived her mom. People will forever see her like that. That's why I keep bringing it around like that. It's like Carla Homolka, where her and Paul Bernardo, if you don't know who they are, he was the Scarborough rapist in Canada, and she helped kill her sister, unalive her sister, and she essayed her sister with her husband. Yeah, it's gross. But she got out of jail, has a new life. She's a mom. She was a nurse, worked at a school, something like that, something around kids, and then people found out who she was and publicly ridiculed. You don't understand repercussions to actions until they play out, and it's really going to affect Gypsy in the future. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments down below. I would love to know, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.